FranchiseHour.
These various tools
book to help me start the business.
And then I did specialize in
the last years, more than 5 years right now. We have figured out the systems and the processes to ensure that the franchising program will be a success.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Franchise Hour. Today is Thursday, March 10, and our season is the 6th already. All right, we have a very interesting guest today, and we're talking about, after a long time of almost 2 years of exhibitions again. And I'm happy to have with me today my very good friend, Mr. David Abrenilla. He owns Mediacom and is the organizer of the Phil SME Business Expo, which he is doing, of course, virtual this year. Welcome, David, to the Expo, to the Franchise Hour. Your Expo will be next week. Yes. My first question to you, David, is since when are you organizing expos? When did you start with this kind of business?
Yeah, so basically I started in 2013, and the Phil SME Business Expo was our very first expo that we did. Basically grown out of a need as an entrepreneur myself. I found it always very difficult to find different business solutions. Yes, the internet is there, you can scroll on Google, but the problem was always that I did not know the people. So I when I decided to do the expo, basically the idea was there to consolidate the different business solutions that are out there so that entrepreneurs can actually meet the people behind the solutions face to face, interact with them, and build relationships with them. And on the other hand, also to feature solutions that you might not even know that exists, that could help you actually in that journey of growing your business.
So what kind of, beside of the Phil SME, you also organize other kind of, what other expos did you organize so far?
Yeah, so we also own the Baby Kids and Family Expo, which is an expo that promotes baby products and family products. And then we own the Philippine Property Expo, the Philippine Investment Expo, and also the Entrepreneur and Franchise Expo.
Wow, a lot of things. So
yes.
Now comes the big question. You did all of that before the pandemic.
Correct.
Well, what is an event organizer doing during the pandemic?
So, of course, we found it very challenging during the pandemic because basically our events are large gatherings, which, of course, were prohibited during the pandemic. And so we had to take a break on it. And we looked now into virtual events, and we were able to hold one event last year for the Philippine SME Business Expo. And we're looking forward now that we are on alert level 1 to restart our exhibitions. So what we did was basically to research and learn how we can navigate our businesses, do more community work, and to basically expand our business online since gatherings were not allowed. Yes.
What's the advantages of joining your expo, the Phil SME?
Okay, so the advantages that people will have in joining our exhibition is, number one, you will get to meet people and you will find a variety of different business solutions that could actually help you grow your business. Since we all have different experiences during the pandemic. Some businesses shut even down and some businesses really flourished. And one thing that I see coming across is that we all have to embrace the digital transformation. It is crucial now that all small businesses have a digital footprint, meaning to say that their businesses can be searched online, that they have a website, that they can provide even like payment solutions that people can pay and purchase the products online, that they have a good visibility in there. And we are encouraging basically to find those solutions in our expo and to find also collaborations partners.
Great. What new business solutions can people actually find in the expo, in the Phil SME? Tell us something about them.
Okay, so what I found very interesting over the past months that I found is that there are so many new technology companies that they were founded maybe 2 years ago, but that truly flourished now during the pandemic. And some of the solutions that I recommend you should check out is, for example, new e-commerce platforms that are maybe more suited to your business. So we have a very interesting B2B e-commerce platform specifically for the F&B industry, where you can basically search for food products that you could use in your restaurants, for example, that can be purchased in bulk and then be delivered to you. Also fulfillment partners, meaning to say different kinds of logistics services. So besides from the traditional one, we have, for example, one platform where you can find all of the courier businesses in there. And when you want to ship something out, you just use that one platform. No need anymore to talk to each and every one separately and see the rates and so forth. But you can actually see it all in one app and navigate it. We have very interesting payment platforms also for employee disbursement, for merchant payments, for for traders also that do, for example, payments outside of the country and so forth, that can do it all online now, right, in a secure environment. Also online recruitment now. How do you find talent for your business, right? That is up to date, where it's not just enough to just promote or advertise your business, but to have a system in place that actually qualifies or pre-qualifies the talent and matches it to your business, so that you are ensured that you actually have good staff working for you, right? Other thing is also, which I found very interesting, which I only got to use during the pandemic, is telehealth care, right? We were all afraid to go out, to go to hospitals, to visit doctors, but now there's an opportunity to actually consult a doctor through phone. And now there's no need anymore necessarily for the small things to always go to a hospital and get a prescription also. So these are the kinds of solution that you will find in our expo. But opportunities also. Let's say you want to start your own business. We have interesting manufacturing companies that are looking for distributors for beauty products, healthcare products, that if you want to start your own business, you can come over. Distribution businesses also, that that you can find in there. So we have a variety of business opportunities that also awaits you, right? Or yeah.
Uh, so that our viewers know when will be the Philips Expo be? What's the dates?
Yeah, so the Philippine SME Business Expo will be held on March 16 to 18. This will be our 11th edition. I can't believe it that we are there already. And it's very easy to attend. Actually, the expo is for free for attendees, and all you have to do is just to register at www.philsme.com and just check it out.
For companies who are still interested to join you, you still accept exhibitors.
Yes, we do accept still exhibitors until Wednesday next week. But it is quite urgent. I mean, we are closing in because when you do a virtual exhibition, it's a little bit different. Like, for example, we pre-record our talks, right? So we need to get the materials, everything on board. Of course, we will need your print, I mean your logos and so forth, your videos. So the earlier the better.
What should an exhibitor prepare actually if they want to
Okay.
join your expo?
Yeah. So I always say to the exhibitors, majority of the things that you will need, you already have it on your Facebook page. So the minimum requirements that we ask from our exhibitors is usually at least a 1 to 2 minute video, so that people can actually view you and see who you are, what's your business, what are the products that you or the services that you offer. Then a short biography or a company profile. We will ask that from you, and then a special offer, because our attendees, we want to incentivize them of why they should engage with you during the expo. So it would be always good to have a special offer there that they can click on, and then also be in good spirit be in good spirit, right? And be available. That's really the importance that you engage, right? A virtual expo, it's a bit different than a physical expo where you just sit down and you just wait for people to come to you. In a virtual expo, it's really interactive. So on the one hand, of course, you will be able to generate leads and so forth. But the other thing is also to reach out to the people that are there, and our platform allows it to engage with the attendees and with other exhibitors seamlessly. So you will have a lot of fun.
David, do you think actually that virtual expos have longevity since, life goes really back to normal?
Yeah. I'm very, very happy that the economy is opening up, and I cannot wait to actually have a physical expo again and to meet people face to face, to shake hands again. That is still a different kind of a feeling, a different kind of a camaraderie that you built during the physical exhibitions. But I do believe that virtual exhibitions and the whole online component is there to stay. So our next event for the Phil SME will be a physical exhibition we are targeting in October, but it will be a hybrid version. That means the online component will always be there, because what we see is that just in your daily work, you would see the way you set up meetings and so forth. You do it all online. Everybody goes now on Zoom calls. People will not go anymore to travel across the city and so forth to meet other people when they can do it through online, and it's so easy. And so this will stay. So we are anticipating that there will still be continuously people coming from all walks of life, from all different places, but they will not have to book a flight anymore to actually see your services, but they will rather just schedule an appointment with you online and have a discussion with you and see your products online and make buying decisions right there.
So how do you see generally the future of expos?
That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing it in a way that exhibitions is the live exhibitions will be people will choose live exhibitions if they care for the human touch, the human interaction. Also, if their products if there is a physical component where they actually have to see it, touch it, feel it, I think these kinds of exhibitions they will prevail, because people have to see maybe even machineries, for example. I will always say in construction, real estate, if you want to see actually how the product looks like, that will be always in physical. For business solutions, like in my scenario, I think it will be probably 50-50, if not online wise, it will even grow, because there the product is online, right? If the solutions, especially in technology, what I see is booming, the people would want to see online, how is your product working, how will the platform work, how can I integrate it into my system. Then it will be important to be actually an online and see it, right? And then have a Zoom call and have a presentation online so that you can see it right on your screen, how the product will work.
What
This is
should
how
an
I
ex-
see the future. Yeah.
Thank you. What should a visitor actually do to make his uh, participation in an expo a success? What should he do?
Okay, so number one, the most important part I would say is like in your attendee profile, to really fill out everything that is given in there, because people will search basically you also by your industry, by your job title, by the likes that you have. What are you actually searching for? Who do you want to get connected with? So through technology, our system allows to match you actually with like-minded and interested people that are interested in the same things that you are, right? So we are asking our attendees, okay, which industries do you belong to, what are the solutions that you're looking for, and what are the opportunities that you are interested in. And then our system can see it, and then basically we can recommend then businesses, people that are within our system, so that you can actually build new business relationships with our community. Also, I would say have a clear agenda in terms of what you are searching for, right? So that you know exactly, because when you have like 3,000 people in there and 100 business solutions, you might feel overwhelmed. At the same time, be open minded. Go through it. You might see different kinds of solution that you have not heard before, right? We have a lot of different kind of companies. I was sharing with Rudolf, that have weird names, like they're SaaS companies, for example, right? Which just means software as a service, but you would not know exactly what it is. We make it easy for you because we actually headline it depending on industry. Let's say if you're a fintech company, but a fintech company for example, salary disbursement. So you would know what it's actually about. So go through it, take your time. What I also suggest is attend our agenda program, because we give our exhibitors specific slots for 30 minutes to explain which pain points their business solution are solving and how they can help and contribute to grow your business. So do attend, ask questions. Yeah. Be engaged, reach out, don't be shy. For me, there is one word that comes to my mind in this whole pandemic, and that's collaboration. In an environment that is still so unpredictable, when we just look at what is happening all around the world, right? We're just coming out of a pandemic, but there's a war, for example, happening in Europe right now that nobody would have ever thought could be possible. So with all this uncertainty, there comes an amount of stress or fear. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Reach out. Try to connect and network with as many people as possible, because it will benefit you to grow personally and in business. One thing I still also want to add is we have a community page. If there are topics you have questions that you want to look for answers for, raise them in our community and people might be able to help you, right? We are there basically to collaborate and to help one another.
What do you think, David? How many among the exhibitors? How many are new companies which opened during the pandemic, and how many of them are old ones?
Okay.
Uh,
Um,
More or less.
yes. What I have realized is that the majority of the companies would be about, let's say, 3 years, 5 years old, some even older. But the big difference is that the real pivoting, where it's now really their need is now there. Like maybe Zoom was there already many years ago, but nobody really used it. But now during the pandemic is the time where all of a sudden everybody is aware of them and everybody now knows it and uses it. These companies it's the same. They have been around, but the thing is there was no need for it yet, right? And sometimes even during the pandemic, I tried to go into an e-commerce business, but I did not know how. I did not know the tools that are all out there. Now I find all the tools that are out there and all the solutions are out there, and I'm surprised that they have been there before. Yeah, but that's the thing. An expo like this helps you to educate yourself, to get to know them, and really be able to talk to them. It's not just like a page on Google where you read about it and then you are left alone with your own thoughts. No, here you can see what the products are, and if you want to speak someone, you can even have a video call right there, just like what we are doing right now. But it's basically all on our events platform, and that's the real advantage. The human touch is there, just digitally.
All right, David. So let's take a look at your platform, and I put it in the
Yes.
screen. If you can kindly explain us how it works.
Sure. I'll be very happy to explain it. So basically, when you come into our exhibition, you will see all the companies in here. This is an example from last year, right? And when you click to an exhibitor, just like what I did here, you just click on it, you will see a video. And in that short 1 to 2 minute video, you will learn actually what the business is all about and what products or services they're offering. You will be able to communicate with the business. You can actually email them, you can call them, you can check out their website, right? And you can send an inquiry also. It's like a private message basically, and then you can basically talk to them. You can also chat. So that's basically more community oriented. Everybody will able to see it, and you might find new friends to collaborate with in here. You will be able to see the company's profile. You will see their special offer. Every business will have a special offer that will be only available during the expo, so don't miss out on it, right? Some have like free memberships, free subscription models, and discounts that will await you when you attend our expo. You will be able to check out their handouts, which you can download. So these could be also white papers, new studies, of course, their product catalog that you can download and review. You will see also pictures that you can see, and you can also then communicate with the different staff that are in their booth. So this is all that you can see from all the exhibitors. It's very engaging, very easy to use, and you will be able to use also our app to download it and to engage basically on your mobile phone or on your desktop. That's then up to you. And don't forget, right, reach out to the attendees as well, right? Take a look who is there, right? You can search basically also by job title. Let's say you want to connect to more CEOs. You can take a look at which CEOs are actually there, right? Oh, what's his profile, right? Is he interesting? Is it somebody I want to work with? And then don't be afraid to say hello, send a message, right? And then introduce yourself. And you can reach out and even schedule then a video call, right? If the person says sure, just click on a button and you can have a video conversation with a future business partner. Also, check out our agenda. We will have lots of interesting talks, right, where our exhibitors will present its solutions and actually explain to you what are the exact pain points they solve in a business. And you can identify it right there if that's something your business needs. So all you have to do is then just hit the button, watch the video, and then engage, ask questions, right? If there's still something that you'd like to have clarifications on, this is then your opportunity to ask the questions, and yeah, and our exhibitors will answer, right, in real time. Don't forget that. So, oh yeah, and we also, of course, have our raffle prizes. So, work with us, engage with us, and you will be able to win exciting prizes. This year, we will raffle out some flights courtesy of Philippine Airlines. So, this is it in a nutshell. Rudolf, I'm done with my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, David. And I hope everybody can join and see us at the Phil SME from March 16 to 18. All right, so before we end our franchise hour for this week, I also have a few announcements to do. You might be interested to get a copy of my book all about franchising. In case you do so, just send us a message and we send you a copy free of charge. It's a PDF format and you can read more than 100 pages. My company is RK Franchise Consultancy, and we develop companies into franchise systems. We do this for the last 22 years, so we do everything we need. You need to be a professional franchisor, from structuring to manuals to marketing materials, everything what you need to be a franchisor. If you watch us from outside the Philippines and you in case have a company you want to franchise out, please get in touch with franmundo.com. That's my international company for franchise development. We do franchise development in 35 countries. And in case you have a distribution company and you want to have a professional distributorship set up, GoFran is the company you can get in touch with for all the paperwork you need, from structure to marketing materials, legal side, contracts, manuals, etc. And of course, all our clients are member of FIFA, Filipino International Franchise Association, which also gives a lot of advantages from the expos we're organizing to our magazine, etc. So speaking of the magazine, this is our latest issue, franchising.ph magazine. We're featuring this time Miss Mary Grace Santos and her business Little People, and a lot of other opportunities on 50 pages. It's a virtual magazine, free, and just go to franchising.ph. If you're interested to learn more about franchising, attend my seminars. The next two are on April 4 at 4 p.m., on May 5 at 5 p.m. So at 4 at 4 and 5 at 5. And if you want to learn more about franchising, you can also go to our YouTube channel, Arki Franchise. You'll find all the franchise hours there from the last seasons, and also my seminars, what I had on March 3, the 3 and the one on February 2, the 2, and learn a lot about franchising. And then my next guest next week will be Miss Mary Grace Santos, the owner of Little People. She will be explaining all the possibilities she's offering with her franchises. All right. So we reached the end of our show. Again, before we go, David, let's invite the viewers to the philsme.com March 16 to 18. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
Yeah, just reach out through reach out to us through our website. If you want to exhibit, we still have some slots left. And if you want to attend, it's absolutely for free. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see everybody on March 16 to 18. And Rudolf will also be there, so he will give also a talk about franchising. So we're all very, very excited, and let's collaborate. Let's collaborate together.
All right. In that sense, thank you so much, Mr. David Abrenilla, for being my guest today. And to my viewers, I see you again next Thursday at 4 p.m. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Rudolf.